Well, with Grayus arriving, finally, we can begin. But Grayus is not the one that donated for this list. No, Casey Devine is. And thank you so much, Casey Devine, getting something in there at the end of December and asking us for that white prison list we mentioned a lot on the YouTube replays. So we've kind of built this one up from the ground up. Try to keep it relatively prison, a little less pillow fort, and a little more on that prison side. And we're going to see what it does in a league. This one's going to be interesting because we could really hit a perfect league and really crush it, or we completely miss the mark and get completely destroyed. We'll find out, though, together. So there's a few decisions that have been made. We've had a few discussions in chat just briefly before we started recording. And so let's go over those really quickly. One, this one might not have enough lands, but I like to live on the edge. Everyone knows this. We have 23 lands. We have some utility in Castle Ardenvale. We have Cave of the Frost Dragon here, a Field of Ruin, a Hall of Heliod's Generosity because we have a lot of enchantments. And I even decided, why not? Let's throw in a Mystifying Maze because that feels very prison-like in general. Besides, this card doesn't get that much love. And who knows, maybe we'll get some value out of it. It's kind of like Maze's Sith. All right. We got a bunch of planes, and then we're going to use Urza's Saga. This, I don't think you can get away from really brewing list right now without some Modern Horizons 2 cards. We've obviously got Solitude here. This is not really supposed to fetch a whole lot of things. You have to look at this one as more of, I'm going to go get a creature, and I'm going to get another creature. And we're going to maybe use those perhaps late game when we've kind of locked our opponent out. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, Calcium? Thanks for the sub. Now, what does this list do differently than, say, Red Prison? Well, we're not leveraging Blood Moon, so my opponent's going to be free to play whatever. Initially, we started with about 3 or 4 Ruined Halos in the main, and then decided, no, we need to just leave that as kind of like a 1 of 2 of or so in the sideboard. It's a little more of a sideboard Silver Bullets. So then we started going, okay, let's play some Nyx Fleece Rams, and then Nyx Fleece Ram is like, well, that dies to excuse me, Unholy Heat, and that's just upsetting, so maybe we don't want the Nyx Fleece Ram. How about this Birth? All right, Enchantment. I love the Sagas. This creates an 0/4 blocker, gains us some life, and helps us search for some Plains cards. Sounds great. Kind of everything we want to do. So we got this Birth in here. We've got On Thin Ice to slow our opponents down. That's why we have snow-covered plains here. Grab some creatures and get us into the meat of the list. Now, honoring the more prison style, we're going to go ahead and play Bridge and Karn in here. We did chop 1 Karn, but we're going to be trying to do something with Karn and maybe this Archon of Emeria plus Knowledge Pool. Get that solid full lock. But if we don't do that, we've got ourselves Bridges, Ghostly Prisons, Sphere of Safeties, and some good old Leyline of Sanctity here. That should be enough to really kind of halt things enough until we're able to maybe find a way out of this. We have been convinced by chat to play, I wanted maybe a few more Lurises, but we're going to try 1 of Luris. We can pitch it to Solitude. It still is mono white, just like our Fracturing Gust, honorary Abzan Rhino whenever KO Diamond shows up. And so Luris can recur the Birth. It could recur a Soul Guide Lantern. I could recur an Expedition Map. It's able to recur the On Thin Ices if we lose those, or the Pithy Needles. So it has a few things that it can grab. Nothing super valuable here. It's really nice that it gains a little bit of life if it gets to attack or block, so we got that going. A little tuck down here, Miria's Call, some ways to win as well. Got a Sphere of Safety. We got a Felidar Retreat tucked in here as well, and Elspeth Conquers Death. We're trying some cards. We'll see how they work. A few in chat have also noticed that I have honored chat here tonight in this brew and added Sky Sovereign's Councilship because people like the boat. I will try to get the boat out at least once. Core Firewalkers, rest in peace to Fracturing Gust over here. That Ruined Halo's tucked in here as well. And then we've got a Karn package, including Portable Hole and a Knowledge Pool. We did talk a little bit about maybe if I ran into Tron, and so that added a Field of Ruin along with a Damping Sphere here. Burn, I'm not too worried about. Rakdos or Jun style lists with Monkey. That's kind of what we're trying to beat. And I think we can do that, protecting our hand, getting some blockers, maybe shutting things off. Who knows? few other options that you could have gone. You could have gone extremely enchantment based, drop the Karn, drop the bridge, maybe Wrath of Gods, less creatures. You could also go a little more Karn, bridges, a little more of that heavier removal, and work yourself up to something that's really decent here, or even bigger planeswalkers. We're choosing kind of the middle ground here between the two, and we'll see which one ends up working the best for us. This is a donation list from Casey Devine. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, go check out the link down in the description below. You can make your own donation, and your own league can be played on the stream. And chat, exclamation point, what, DQ or something like that? Something like that. Exclamation donate, exclamation tip. I don't know. It's some Nightbot thing. We'll figure it out. Let's go play some Magic. No Sunlands. We did have Kahira initially in the list for the Felidar, and we're playing the other cat now. Boat guy's not here. All right. Best of luck to us. We're gonna probably need it. Let's bring that over here. Perfect. I'm predicting 2-3-3-2 category. I think if we don't have too many mulligans, we have a good shot at a 3-2. Obviously, anything more would be great. This is kind of the target I think you should target when you're brewing. Obviously, if you brew something that's very similar to a list that 5-0s and very minimal changes, I would call that just modifications for the meta rather than a straight brand new brew, and in which case you could maybe hope for something a little better. 3-2 is the goal, 4-1 for the extra spice, and if we happen to go 5-0, the world of Magic Online will erupt in applause for a mono white prison list. Let's get going. Once again, thank you, Casey Devine. Let's hopefully make you proud here on the stream. Let's get it going. On a fun note, we might be adjusting the donation price, but offering a discount, but the discount will be offered in a different fashion. We'll get more into that, maybe between leagues, or maybe later this league. All right, Pi Gonti is our first victim. We have a few lands. All right, I'm good with this. Got a Ghostly Prison. Keep in mind, Ghostly Prison does not protect your planeswalkers. That's why we have Ensnaring Bridge as well. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. Got this Mystifying Maze too, by the way. It's good stuff, good stuff. I really hope I'm not playing against, Charbelcher. Do I go for it? Do I just slam it down? Go for the turn 1 win? Goblin Charbelcher? I mean, there's not a whole lot that plays this. We're going in the dark. Goblin Charbelcher. There's a few other lists that play this, but that's my guess. Woohoo, it's a good guess. All right, there's a ley line. We're not there yet. Not there yet. Let's get a birth down, go get a plains. Got him. I mean, we have Karn the Great Creator too. That's a pretty good one against them. I might just play Gideon down tick and get an emblem. That'd be fun. It's Belcher now. He needs to mill out. Gonna make an 04. Slap down a Gideon. Ghostly Prison obviously not doing a lot. Let's make an emblem. Pass the turn. We're getting there, right? We're getting there. So next up, Karn down tick Tormod's Crypt here. After the recross the paths. That way I have the graveyard covered in case they have the combo that goes to the graveyard. We can obviously check right now. So taking a quick peek. These cards do, I think, disappear. There's a Goblin Charbelcher. They have Pyromancer's this. Whenever it casts an instant or spell has 2 or more quest counters on it, you may copy that spell, you may choose new targets. Okay, and then what do we got? Infernal. Where's the, what hits me? Pact, Alicuts, Blood Moon. Pact of Negation, Charbelcher. What's the oh, a bunch of Myria's calls? Is that what they're gonna go for? No. Well, yeah, they're gonna wheel, but like, I'm trying to figure out how they beat my Pithing Needle. Where is it? We don't have the list listed, Rogue Goblin. I mean, I guess it's this, so I could just Ghostly Prison. I'm trying to see if I need to play Leyline or Ghostly Prison next. I think it's just Ghostly Prison next. I don't see anything that targets me other than Charbelcher, and I don't see anything that bounces the Pithy Needle. I mean, there's 50 cards in front of me, and I'm just staring at them, hoping I'm not missing something. But yeah, it's probably like Angels or a bunch of Pact of Titan. How many Pact of Titans? I wish this was like organized, but I guess it wouldn't be organized in real life either. Anamorphoses to make Angels, I guess. Shatterskull doesn't hit phase. 2 target creatures are planeswalkers. Yeah, I think we're just playing Ghostly Prison. It could be. They said it will take a while. I'm assuming that they are stacking in a very specific manner to get a bunch of Angels. But yeah, I think we've won. It actually would be better not to show the ley line if I don't have to. Because I think they do something with this to make tons of mana and then play one of these. That's what I'm guessing. Make lots of Angels and then try to kill me the following turn. Prison makes the spike loop possible. They're going to spike me a bunch. Where's the loop in that, though? How did they get that back out of the graveyard? Aw. I don't need that. Bottom. All right. They just conceded. They conceded to me revealing a ley line. So their plan was to, I guess spike me a bunch. Oh. Oh, they misclicked the land. Okay. They stacked apparently well, but they misclicked a land. I think we were good to put Leyline and maybe Ghostly after. Okay. So Charbelcher. Sometimes Charbelcher runs into Rest in Peace, going back to their graveyard. So kind of feeling that might want to make a stand here. I could bring in a Ruined Halo. That's a fun way to name Belcher as well. Pithy Needle probably can come in as well because that's going to be naming it, and Karn's going to get it as well. So I feel like bridges are out, and we're getting some of this in. Try to sneak this Pithy Needle in here. Probably don't need the Solitude. What else do we have here? Maybe I throw in a Damping Sphere early as well. Just get rid of Elspeth. I'm just taking things off the top here. I mean, the Sphere of Safety is no good either. Just bring some core Firewalkers in. Felidar Retreat's probably way too slow. And do I really need an Expedition map? Probably not. Okay. reasonable. Got these ghostlies in here. Can I do something different than that? Not really. Take a ghostly out for a solitude. I guess the Felidar retreat is slightly better than a ghostly prison. Or maybe I should keep 2 of these just to keep my opponent honest with attacking me. Let's keep 2 to keep him honest. Let's get rid of the retreat. All right, we'll try this. Let's just find the ley line, right? Find the ley line, play the rip, play the pithy needle, play the Karn. You know, this is what we were talking about. If it lines up well, we'll be okay, I think. That gets me a Soul Guide Lantern. That covers quite a few things. On Thin Ice is garbage. I have quite a few garbage things. Did they keep? They kept 7. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. We got the Pithy Needle. That's reasonable. Let's play the Pithy Needle. Pass the turn. Doing the thing. Goblin and Charbelcher. Obviously. Obviously. Strike it rich. Extra land. That is what they do. Play Saga. Pass the turn. Just double checking its target creature. It's not like creature and artifact or something like that. There be Turn Timber. Recross. See if they changed anything. The answer appears to be no. All right, we have Force of Acres now. Second Force of Vigor, third Force of Vigor. I think that's all they changed. It was just Force of Vigors. Gideon's actually hilarious. We'll put this on top of our library. Gideon's hilarious because I can down tick with Gideon. Make an emblem. Emblemed. All right, good luck. Gotta kill this dude. They have Fury now? Was Fury in here too? I don't. Oh, there is a Fury. One Fury in here? Looks like it. All right. Manamorphose. Do. 4 mana. Charbelcher. This is kind of cool. I can Skyclave this now. Fury's away, my poor Gideon. Bye-bye, Gideon. All right. Is this okay? All right, just gonna float some mana. This, I mean, I could go get another Pithy Needle. We only saw forces. The other Pithy Needle feels a little weird. Maybe I wait on that because I have another Saga. Let's wait. Let's wait. Remove. I don't know, man. Fury. I don't care if you flash this back. Skyclave. Oh, got pacted. Got pacted. Okay. I mean, I have a Pithy Needle here. So beat the Pithy Needle opponent. They have to literally have Force and green card. Oh, they do. They do. Well, that worked. They had everything. I guess that's what happens when you get to stack your library. Okay. Okay. So that's kind of the stuff we've got to beat. Oh, Archon was coming too. We have the right pieces. I think just being on the draw versus on the play is important here. Torpor would be good. Are we changing anything here? On thin ice, expedition map back in. Probably not. Bring the retreat back in if we happen to get that late in the game again. The ghostly prison's slightly better than the on thin ice. Sure. Onward we go. All right, let's play first. Well, this does not win. This does not win, does not block enough things. I think we mulligan this. All right. We'll keep. Get rid of the solitude. Kind of a similar thing here. Goblin Charbelt. Sure. they're not too wild about my my pithing needle for the third time in a row that they've got to beat. Get the planes. I mean, I feel like they're going to just stack the same way, right? But I'm on the play. Like, I have one more chance here. Ooh, double green. Manamorphose to make red. Can I get a Karn? Greatest Creator? That works nicely. That works pretty nicely. Let's do the Archon and pass the turn. The Archon's interesting. I'd rather do that over the Gideon because they'll want to play two things or whatever. Oh, they just skipped their turn. I don't know if that was intentional. Gain some life. Play down good old Gideon. Down tick. Attack for 2. Pass turn. Pitched an Ironcrag feat. Kind of makes sense with this in their play. All right. We got the Gideon. Got the stuff going. We got there. Opponent missed the land drop. Didn't have any red mana. Had an extra Gideon here, and then what were we going to draw? Oh, Damping Sphere would be kind of a nice one in a few turns. I probably was going to fetch a land, but yeah, good stuff coming. There's a win. 1 down. Talk about a good matchup. Let's begin. Match 2. We've started well. I can't complain. Cannot complain. Thanks, Dinosaur. The third. I apologize for the first and the second. Got blown up by that meteor. The princess is in another castle? Dang it. Onward we go. Curse you, Bowser. I'm happy. I'm happy with the results. We were able to take on a fairly heavy combo list. Obviously, we had stuff that protects our hand and all, but Gideon's kind of cool against Charbelcher. You know? Obviously, they just blow it up, but, you know. Okay. Let's do it again. Keep. We're keeping because we have a couple lands here. You know, we got a couple lands. We got the ley line. This is being the 17th hour. That's clearly what that stands for. I don't know why you're having a bean at the 17th hour of the day. It's what, 5 p.m.? It's your dinner? One bean. Ooh, Peatland. Bird. All right, Yagi combo probably. We'll see how this goes. Beanenth? What's a Beanenth? You're telling me that's a 1 and a T? An I and a T? Pfft, no. No way. Ignoble. Young Wolf. Rest in Peace is good. We don't have Rest in Peace immediately here, but it's a good card. Jim Beam, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. There you go. Michael Jackson hit song? Oh. Shows you how much I know. My opponent has a lot going for them. I kind of just want to Skyclave away the Young Wolf if they do nothing here. I mean, that seems pretty decent to do, right? Playing something. It's not Strangleroot. They would have attacked with Strangleroot. Bird and Catacombs. Pop, pop, pop. Fetching basics. Woo, Yagi. All right, we can deal with Yagi. I respect that. Okay, Dave. Skyclave Apparition, 4 or less. If I remember this card correctly. Goodbye, Yagi. They might sacrifice Young Wolf to draw a card here. Just hit F6. Gets to shoot Skyclave Apparition. Do they want to kill the Skyclave Apparition here? Drawing some cards. Okay, they leave Skyclave at as 1/1. So is the opponent Green Sun's Beaneth? Or the other ones? Well, they can attack me. This is definitely something my opponent can do. Yavimaya, 4 more. Wow, we got Yawgmoth round 2. And now they get a 4/4. Woo! Spicy. Okay. That's a lot of damage next turn. That is a lot of damage next turn. Man. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. We can needle, but what am I doing? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm taking 8 going to 6, assuming that they don't have just the combo in hand. I feel like I have to go like Karn and get Bridge, but I don't even know if that's enough. Maybe Karn Tormod's Crypt? Like Karn. It's okay. It's just to prevent some crazy combo here. Importable Hole is okay-ish as well. I need these. Can use a Solitude as well. Let's go ahead and get the Crypt. I have some ghostly prisons and stuff in my list that I could stumble into, and I think the Crypt gives me something to battle if they have a real combo winner here. Opponent has not had to search, which is nifty for them. Burning Catacombs. I think we're going to just lose Karn here. The answer is yes, but we're only taking 4 now. Okay. Down 10. Evolution's an ignoble hierarch to get a 3-drop. Now we have Geralt's Messenger probably in play. And Grist. Makes a creature. That's pretty nifty too. I do. We're not putting this one up. All right. So all of this is going to happen. Let's float. Sure, I'll float green mana. That's kind of nice. This is each opponent loses life. I mean, I have to get a Pithy Needle here, right? What is this? The physician one, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a creature here and get the birth into play. Birth will create another creature, not immediately, but next turn. Grab a land. I can kill this, obviously. Am I dead here yet? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 9, going to 1. Going to 1 is not a good spot to be at. Going to 1 is not a good spot. I make a creature. I can make a creature here. I can get rid of a creature. So make a creature. Make a creature. I get rid of a creature. Soul Guide Lantern to draw a new card. Get rid of a creature down here. I don't think I have enough because I'm at 1. So I'm trying to decide if I need to show them anything else here. We'll draw for Solitude. No Solitude hit. Killed. Onto Ice here. They get through. I don't want to show them anymore. They're able to kill something with Grist and then attack. I'm at 1. They could also have the Haster, Strangleroot Geist. I needed to find a Solitude there. Then I could port onto Ice, like Yawgmoth or something, or the Young Wolf. And then if I had the Solitude, I could pitch Solitude. They sacrifice a creature. They kill the construct, and then I could block. Then we'd be down to if they had a haste creature or not. Okay, so things are happening here. Rest in Peace seems decent. Target opponent for Geralt's Messenger. I guess we have that covered by the ley line. I don't need to probably bring a Ruined Halo in. It's just pro red. Take out a Luris because I'm bringing in Rest in Peace. Something else. Yeah, I know. Zulport's opponents. It's going to be kind of hard for us to get around this. At least the Rest in Peace prevents the die. You can guarantee they're bringing in something like Force of Vigor. It's funny enough, I don't have very many ways to get rid of Grist. I can use Pithy Needles. I think I'm going to bring both Pithy Needles into search. Nah, we need the card needs to do its thing. Let's get rid of one Ghostly Prison here. All right. Play first. Well, I guess we can keep this. It kind of prevents them attacking. The Rest in Peace pretends the combo. You know, we got things happening here. Probably, I want to draw a land, then I can just Rest in Peace Ghostly. Bird. Bird's the word. There we go. Land achieved. Rest in Peace. Keep going up the chain into Ghostly. We have the graveyard really locked down. I hope they don't Force of Vigor these right now. The Young Wolf. What's nice here is I'm going to get Ghostly Prison down. I think they're kind of like, okay, I'll start attacking you. That's fine. They got plenty of mana, that's for sure. Okay, that's technically a land. See if we want to do that. Ghostly Prison's the next one. Pass the turn. They're F6ing every time, so they don't have anything that's like in response. So that's good. Four mana. Force of Vigor, Hardcast. Rest in Peace, and the Ghostly Prison go away here. Opponent attacks. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and play Ghostly Prison again. Just kind of keep making it awkward. Maybe I can keep the Samaria's Call long enough to then get two Angels. I mean, you know, it's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. We could also start attacking with Gave. It's a 3/4 flyer, right? Yeah, 3/4 flyer. I can't decide if I'm supposed to go get Pithy Needle and name Grist or Pithy Needle name Yawgmoth. All right. Attacks. Got to burn 2 mana. That's fine. Fetching. Got 4 mana here. You have Yawgmoth again? Well, I guess that decides it, what we're going to go get. This again. I mean, I can take care of Yawgmoth right now. I don't get the token. We do 1, 2, go get our planes. Play our planes and get rid of Yagi. They only have 1 card left. Young Wolf. This would be the time to pop the Soul Guide Lantern. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. One less pesky creature to deal with. Yawgmoth's going away. They have plenty of mana. I can make a token or I can start attacking. Plenty of options here. Little 1/1 Skyclave. What do you got? Another Yawgmoth? Of course you get another Yawgmoth. Of course you do. Got all the Yawgmoths. Now they get a 4/4. Ay, ay, ay. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm not quite there at Amaria's. I couldn't do that. This is 5 to activate. I'm gonna just float the mana here. And then I can go get Pithy Needle. We'll name Yawgmoth. Position. Gonna player lands. We're gonna actually just activate this and go swinging. Let's go. I'm going to swinging. I can block. We got this kind of covered. We're gonna gain a little bit of life. I think all this should be factored in. Life totals really do matter here. This will be close. I'm not convinced we can quite race this. Maybe the Ghostly Prison makes it really awkward for them. Oh, never mind. They had a Force of Vigor. Oh no, that's not good. They exiled a Wall of Roots there instead of just waiting their turn and then firing it off. Let's see if I can keep the wall around for a turn. Take 4 is fine. Maybe. I only have 1 card to beat. Come on, it's got to be good. What do you got? Young Wolf? Sacrifice Ignoble. Hits this for 1. Now they have Young Wolf. I can hit this again. Draws 2. Could reset it and draw again if they wanted to. I'm gaining 2. Bop. Lord Magicus. Things with a raid. This is what, a 3/4? Do I have to defend now or can I attack again? I think I defend now. Let's go defense. Defense, draw 1 more and get an Amaria's Call, right? 6 of the mana, not the 7. How's it going? Oh, Court of Calling. It's a really good card. Don't think I can beat this. Let me boot up here. 2, 4. I mean, they just combo, right? There's not a whole lot I can do here, is there? Doesn't really matter. We take a whole bunch of damage and they have Yawgmoth unlocked here and they can kind of reset this combo. Interesting. Couldn't quite hold it off. They did have to use, what, 2 Force of Vigors, though, this time around? 2 forces. 2 forces beats us. But I guess when we're heavy on the enchantments and artifacts to lock our opponents out, it is bound to happen. Currently 1-1 with the list. Still in a good spot here. Playing this for those that are wondering about the deck list. And off we go. It is a fun one. I came up with it. It's doing things. It's doing things. We can keep this. This looks great, actually. This looks like a lot of fun. Put the ley line in and then just go up the chain. As long as my opponent's trying to attack me with creatures, they'll never be able to. Mulls to 6. We'll keep. Oops. What a curve. A fantastic curve. We just get to cheat the 4-drop into play early. Meaning I get to play 2 3-drops. Work our way to Sphere. It's perfect. Maybe they'll concede to this. That's hammer time, right? We'll be good in a couple turns. We're going to be perfect, actually. Just need to get to 3. Isn't this like a version of hammer time? Maybe it's a affinity version or something like that. Skyclave's not bad to see. By the way, we do play Karn. Yeah, it could be affinity. They're going to hate these. And this. And this. If it is affinity, we've lined up well again. As per Sentinel. Well, they get to draw a card. Good for them. They're going to draw so many cards. There's nothing I can do. Or I could wait. I don't feel like waiting. We're going to get some blockers down. Have a card, opponent. You're not prepared for this. With red tinted card sleeves? Why? Next up, Ghostly Prison. And make an 0-4. Could Skyclave away the Esper Sentinel. It's blocker. These are going to be big, though. Maybe they fear the Blood Moon. All right, this into play. I mean, we get to Sphere of Safety here. It's just how do we want to go about it? Let's go ahead and play the Skyclave. I'm going to get rid of the Esper Sentinel here. Oh, they're going to counter? Oh, then I feel really good about doing this instead of this. Whew, I dodged a bullet. Absolutely, opponent. Have at it. Metallic Rebukes. Definitely affinity things. Dodged a bullet. Next up, Ghostly Prison. Thoughtcast. What a freebie. What a freebie. We don't care about Relic. Wouldn't hate a Karn the Great Creator off the top. Got the best blocker in the game, an 0-4. How do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and bolt this in and play Ghostly Prison. Pay for it. No more cards for you, opponent. Okay, we're getting there slowly. I'm assuming an Urza Saga construct token showing up. Island. Token. It's a 6/6. That's huge. Guess what's coming next? Probably bridge. Do we think they can beat a bridge? They might be able to. Okay. Makes a 7/7 now, right? But if you want to attack, it's going to cost you. I wonder what they go find here. What do they go find? Map? Oh, Shadow Spear is a good one. But they can't equip that and attack right now. That's a shame. Now they can. That changed. Now they can. They go combat here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, yep, you messed up, opponent. Solitude's good. Solitude's pretty good. Just try a Sphere of Safety. You may have a card. I think they have maybe a counter. I know they went to attack, but they might have, might have undone it. Sphere of Safety really slows things down too. And I can use the Solitude here, which is nifty. Good luck attacking me, opponent. It's gonna cost you. I have 3 enchantments. Could make it 4 if I don't have to use the Solitude. Birth plus Ensnaring Bridge next turn. What are they gonna do? Thought Monitor. Ugh. So it's 5 to attack me right now, I think. Can we math? We can't math. We're bad at math. They do not attack me, because I don't think they can. Play a land. Try to resolve Ensnaring Bridge. Pay. So they don't draw. Resolved. Let's make this even bigger for the Sphere of Safety. I'm good to pick up the planes. They can attack me. That's fine. It's going to cost you. All right. What do we think gets them out of this that they have in their main board? We're looking for a Karn the Great Creator to kind of lock things up and move on with the game. What are they looking for? Teferi? Is that something Affinity plays? Uses Relic. That's rude. I don't know. What do they play that gets them out of this? That doesn't. Just returns a creature. Blue-white Urza Blade. So you're telling me I'm doomed? You're telling me I'm doomed? Smith. Whoa, this is really big. I'm gonna make that tiny. Reveals a bauble. You got it. Bauble away. So how do they get out of this? I'm kind of lost at what they're gonna find. Luckily for me, I have Fracturing Gust in the sideboard. Costs too much to attack me, opponent. Next. Oh, yeah. I want that card. All right. They either have another Rebuke or not. We're slamming. Oh, they didn't even see it. They didn't even see it. They just concede. They don't even know we've got the gas. All right. Well, Fracturing Gust coming in. that it? I can't name Construct with the Ruined Halo. They had the feeling, they just knew. They knew it was going to show up. I'm going to get rid of the Felidar Retreat because it's going to probably be really hard to attack them. And I'm just going to go with a whole bunch of remove your creatures and let's play Magic like this. Ghostly Spheres, Ensnaring Bridges. That's good against the creature list. Yes. Archon is not bad. They have a lot of non-basics. Yes. Luris, repeating these things that they're going to kill. Yes. Killer affinity card. Yes. No lands. Oh, wait, this is land. This is a bad land. Mulligan. One land's a little rough. One land is a little rough. We need a little more help than that. While I can definitely Solitude on Thin Ice and slowly get my way out of it with a Pithing Needle maybe on Saga, this is asking a little too much, I think. Opponent goes to 5. Let's join them. Here we go. Here we go. We can do this. Keep Snow-Covered Plains and what, Saga? And then these two, get rid of like this and this. Just helps us ramp, and then we'll rip anything off the top. That's how we play Magic. Hallowed Fountain. Esper Sentinel. You got it. It's not a bad rip. So we're definitely guaranteed to hit our 3rd land. That's always good. We help them a little bit with a draw. Okay, the Smith. The Smith. Gets a relic. We don't care about that. Attack for 1. We also get a blocker here in a turn. That's nice. This card's proving to be very, very, very useful. Do we want to use Saga? Yes. We will not pay. And it lets me get my planes. All right, we're good on mana for the most part. We can either Skyclave or activate Saga, so things are looking pretty good for us. I might even just get Pithy Needle to name Urza Saga from them, because that's kind of a pain card for us to deal with. Look at this recursion if we wanted to ramp. Relic, we knew about that. All right, what do we got? Metallic Rebuke over there. Looks like that's what they're holding up. Attack for 3. Nice. Nice. Down to 16. All right, there's a Gideon. That's nifty. All right, up to 2. Make an 0/4 wall. What eats the Metallic Rebuke? I guess a Skyclave would eat it. Seems all right. Gideon, I think, is a little stronger. Shutting down this. Skyclave's just going to eat this anyway. This also doesn't let them draw off the Sentinel, which is nice. Feels very rebukey, though. And just let that resolve. Just get rid of the thing growing. Get rid of this. Get rid of the thing that's growing. Could have tried to get rid of Relic, but that probably gets just immediately turns into a draw. Cool. All right. I'm good with where we're at. Aether Spellbomb, Academy Ruins, 2 unknowns. Can't really attack into this. Fabulous. Ooh, all right. Let's just float mana here. Gain life. Throw in something that should be a problem for them. I think a Pithy Needle Academy runes now. Could Pithy Needle this. What do we want a Pithy Needle? I guess this doesn't really matter. I'm going to name Urza's Saga here. I don't think I need to get caught up in some of the other cards that I could be naming. I realize that I'm not going to get a back-to-back here, but let's just go for it. Oh, shoot. The whole point of floating mana was to not do this. My bad. I got caught up in not playing the Karn over the Gideon here. Hoping that this will get the Metallic Rebuke out of their hand. And then I can follow with a Karn. They got an extra draw out of me. They got an extra draw. Okay. Attack 2 past turn. It was a bit of a silly mistake. All right, draws with Relic. What are you going to get here? Plains. Thought Monitor. Bobble. Use the Bobble. And we draw on thin ice. All right. Let's do Birth here. I will pay this time. We'll get our planes. And I think it's probably worth it to get rid of this Esper Sentinel. The 2/2 in the air doesn't scare me that much. The Esper Sentinel is drawing them an extra card, and so I'm going to take my revenge out on it and go ahead and get rid of the Esper Sentinel. And they go to return, that's fine. And let's attack, pass turn. So they'll be replaying Esper Sentinel. At least it wasn't a draw with this. They had to return a card. At least they're not returning this, right? Thank goodness. That would have been miserable. Two in the air. For having all the artifact lands that they did have game 1, they have no artifact lands this time. They're dodging Karn very well. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, you need to calm down, opponent. You need to calm down. You know what? I'm just gonna play creatures. We're just gonna play creatures and keep attacking. I am not that scared of them. I think I just attack. Let's go. Whoa, they're doing something. Hold up, opponent. You need to not do that. Scaring me. Okay, comes into play tap because of the Archon. Tap for 2, pass the turn. We're getting aggressive with our white prison list here. Not something I expected really to do, but sometimes you just gotta go for it. They draw again with the Relic. They're digging for answers. Making their Academy runes not that good either. Thoughtcast pretty good. I mean, Archon could just fly over and kill him in a few turns. It's not the expected outcome, but it could happen. What are we going to do? I can defend everything. Nice. It's like having a sphere of safety in play. Ooh, an extra Karn. All right, we can throw a Karn away here. I say that, but then we'd have to do this. Well, let's go ahead and see if they want to throw away an Esper Sentinel here, or they're going to take 4. Maybe block, maybe block here. Let's offer the trade. Nice. Yeah, do it. Do it. Yes. All right, we can throw a Karn away into this. They get the 2/2. Let's see if this Karn resolves. It did. It did. Okay. Huh. I mean, I'm 2 mana away from Knowledge Pool lock here. Grab a Birth? What? All right. My opponent concedes here. I probably entertain the idea of Portable Hull here. It's kind of what I was looking at the most. I could get Boat, and if I miss a land drop, then we're kind of not doing anything. Maybe I get the Liquid Metal Coating to start killing the other lands. Oh, this Birth. Yeah, we could do that. We don't we can do that to obviously get more lands in the future. You have to pay to tap it, and so I still technically need the land drop. So if you do that, you're waiting another turn. I don't know. I think here I probably get Portable Hull. And then from there you do what you need to. We're gonna hit a land. 2-1. 2-1, out with the spices. Out with the spices. It's working. It's working. Let the spice flow. It's flowing all right. It's flowing. It's doing a lot of it main board too. Not having to do too much from our sideboard. The Rest in Peace is pretty good. If anything, Yawgmoth just had too many answers for the Rest in Peace. Force of Vigor is definitely a bad card for us to run into. No jokes there. No jokes there. All right, Rab 92 is our opponent. They're 1-0, we're 2-1. It's a decent hand. We'll keep. Surprise Worms. But that's green mana. We can't do that. White. Only white. That was a request. We've played Black Prison. We've played Red Prison. This is White Prison. I mean, blue is just counter spells, right? Let's get a Lantern down. Sarah's blessing. Let's go with a no fetch. Go with a no fetch. Little Soul Guide Lantern pass the turn. I hope it's not a Dashing Monkey in here. Dashing Monkey is so much harder for us to deal with. It's just there and not there. Oh, Triumph. Have Karn can't lose. We good. Triumph does nothing. Karn. Well, what do we think? Is it going to be rhinos? Going to be dancing with the rhinos here in a second? Apparently we're not. Apparently we're not dancing with any rhinos. I thought we'd be dancing. No dancing. All right. We'll attempt a ghostly prison here. Got Mystifying Maze. That'd be good against tokens. They're thinking about this ghostly prison. They're not happy to see that card. I get it. It's a frustrating card. Look at that invisible tower. How frustrating would that be? Can't get out? There's spiders or something on here. Oh, force of negation. Shardless agent. I feel for them. I feel for them. We're gonna Mystifying Maze them. They gotta attack, obviously. That's part of the problem, though. Excuse me. Stomped me. Excuse me. Ugh. Ugh. And just cast Bone Crusher Giant? Ugh. Ugh. I'm just making sure I'm not misreading this card. I misread it all the time. All right, get out of here, Giant. Yeah, I know. Bone crushered me. I'm probably going to cycle the Soul Guide Lantern. After all, the graveyard doesn't matter that much in this whole ordeal. Who's ready for a Sphere of Safety? Now I kind of just want to do this. All right. Show me the other force. That or have a sphere. The bridge is maybe slightly better. But we need to get rid of another card before it messes up rhinos. Sphere of Safety makes it awkward for their rhinos to attack. Countered. Oh. Oh. Unbelievable. This opponent's so rude. They just don't understand what prison's about. Plays a Steam Vents. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's play a Saga down. 1, 2, 3. Play a bridge. Do you have another counter, opponent? Because I'm getting tired of them. Yes. Play a birth. I'm gonna no-go for the planes. We don't need the planes. I'm ready for the petty theft to ruin me. Fail to find. Nice. No petty theft. We're in the green territory here of go, go, go. Ooh. That's fancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't technically have enough for that this turn, but I would next turn. Karn Great Creator. They let that go. They let that go. Man, I want to get a knowledge pull, but it's not right. Let's get the Damping Sphere. That's not probably right either. They already have enough mana. Where's my Chalice on 0? All right. Liquimetacodium. Where are you at? Where are you at? Bridge number 2. I like to live dangerously. I like to live dangerously. All right. Returns the token to my little bitty hands. Try them offline briefly. I caught the token. Token caught in my hand. Disintegrated. It's like that eggshell toss game. Oh, Fury. Bye, Karn. We loved you. Okay. We top deck. Leyline. All right. Well, I guess we'll make a token here. Do the thing. Gain some life. Go get... Yes, Expedition Map. Use Expedition Map. Get a Saga. Unless I see a reason for something else, but I don't think I do. I think we just get another Saga here. Play the Saga, do the Saga things. Play Birth. Go get a Plains. I am the control player now. An extra Saga, the Mystifying Maze, stuff like this should make it pretty easy to defend against a bunch of rhinos. So I fear them not. We do need to win this game, though. Crashing Footfalls is suspended. One, two, three, 4. Leyline for good measure. I have a Leyline now. Wahaha. Ironically, this bridge is now ruining my day. Not exposing Hall just yet. We bouncing? All right. Returned. They're prepared for Murktide. They've got a bunch of these main board. Crashing Footfalls down to, what, 3? Yep. Down to 3. Gemstone. You got it. I guess I could be making these tokens next. Then swinging under the bridge. Oh, I don't know. Get a Pithy Needle. Let's just get rid of it. Abandon Reason here. It's good stuff. Hall. Pass turn, activate Castle, because I don't think I want any of the births in the yard. mean, these just get petty theft. Oh, tapping down the generosity. All right, activate castle. We're doing good on time. We're just gonna take it easy. Gonna start swinging for 1 every turn. Woo, that's a good card. Woo-cha. Swing. No block, obviously. I'd love to find my Archon, by the way. Finding an Archon would be great because the whole, double spell that my opponent's trying to do. Let's do Birth again. Go get a Plains. I'll play that Plains. Pass the turn. Hey, we're doing something. All right. Looking good. Can you take on the mystifying maze, though? And my constructs and my wall. This is a true wall, by the way. Big, giant wall. I mean, I could Skyclave. Oh, no, I can't because it's opponent, right? Yeah. Skyclave really doesn't hit a whole lot in my opponent's list. If we're really honest here. We're just kind of holding it. Just in case. That works. Take out the rhinos. Bring on the frustration. Oh, forced. Oh, never mind. Rhino defended. You got it, opponent. Rhino defended. Way to go. I think this is casting now. I've lost track of how many turns this has been. All right, it's been 4. We're on turn 13. We like a long, casual game here with our opponents. It is, after all, a game of the gathering. We're here to gather, not to race and then go eat ice cream or something. That'd just be excessive. Dang it. I don't want this. Lands, go here, find more planes. I wonder with all these rhinos if I'm going to be able to beat them. I have 32 cards. Technically, I have less than my opponent. I guess we can mill them out. I guess we could do that. All right, we're going to mill out our opponent. That's the game plan here. Castle all day and then mill them out. Perfect. It's a perfect plan. Top of the library is a nice. Make them think they're getting close to killing us. Yeah, we figured it out, Zale. We're going for the mill plan. They're going to try to get our bridge, but it's going to be no dice for them. No dice at all. They think, pop, swing. Be like, block, 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 block. Maybe I should be making the blocking army. all this. Ooh, okay. We got a game now. Killing, drawing, discarding. Yeah, there's one more Emeria. Unless I pitched it. There's 2. There are 2. It only makes 2 tokens, though. Let's not get crazy. It's not gonna break the bank here. We're gonna mystify and maze them. They're gonna get mystified. It's gonna be fun. I'm ready. They don't know how to play around this card. Modern All-Star. Chat, they got rid of the bridge, but they can't even attack. They're stunned. Uh-oh, Fury's kind of rude. We have a lot of little human tokens. We have a lot of little human tokens that are about to just get evaporated. Whoa. Really good Fury there. All right. Well, let's go. Top of the library is a... That's pretty nice. You play down to Gideon. And just uptick. I don't think we need the almighty presence of the emblem. Really, the Skyclave is probably stopping a petty theft, right? Turning into a brazen borrower, flying over in the sky. That'd be dangerous. Doing good on time. 5 minutes up on our opponent. Stuck in the maze. This is them. This is me staring at them, and this is the little speck over there. That's their head. They're going. They gotta go backwards and up over here. Gotta play the maze. Gotta play the maze tonight. I'm enjoying this game one way more than I should. Way more than I should. Sit back a little bit. Kind of leaning forward. I'm like, ooh. Now I can block the Fury and kill it with a construct. Prevented damage. Thanks, Gideon. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on. All right, let's get rid of one of them. That's the plan. Opponent's going insane here. They're going insane. Unblock, block. Do you have 2 Bone Crusher Giants? Happy to take 4. None of this was coming at Gideon. Petty Theft's 1. Okay. Okay. Got another Petty Theft, and you're just hitting me for 4? One and one. All right, a little split damage there. Going to trade Construct for Rhino. I am okay with everything that just happened. Absolutely fine. Mystifying Maze doing what it needs to. Return ability from Rhino token to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. No token. Got him. Okay. Well, prevent. Liquid Metal, my own permanent. I think I'm good to cast this. Could have tapped Codian on one of my lands. Why? Wait, I'm lost. Why am I tapping Codian on one of my lands? Oh, Liquid Metal, one of my lands to save it. I understand. I understand. I see. Yep. Fluffy dumb. Fluffy can't handle the pressure. Fluffy big dumb. My brain's not that big, chat. For a moment, I thought these had little hats on them. I see, I see, I see. Tap, target. Oh, they tapped down the mystifying maze. Nifty they are. They got us. And they conceded. All right, Angels win it. There's a Karn. Okay. We did it. All right. So how do we want to do this? Can't name a token. I did say Amari wasn't going to win it. I did say that. I've been proven wrong. I'm not sorry. Portable holes accessible by Karn. I probably just don't really bring that in. We have the Anthonize, we have the Solitudes. Got this Archon, which is pretty good, already mainboarded. Damping Sphere can be obtained off the Karn as well. It's not really a winning line early game. I mean, this Elspeth Conquers Death is just screaming to be the best card ever. It stops Fury, I guess. Well, it gets rid of Fury. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go. Submit. We're so ready for Rhino. Mystifying Maze was actually a Rhino pick. I'm so happy that it showed up. Opponent can't believe it. Stuck in the maze. Okay. We'll see how many ghostly prisons they can get through. Let's see how many they can get through. Yep, the looming tree. It was too much. It was like, oh. Just kind of dangling there. Dangling there. I would like my turn, please, opponent. Thank you. It's not a bad one to see. I'm not going to play it immediately. We need to get some resiliency down there first. All right, Misty Wooded. Let's get a Plains, because that's all we're getting these days. All right, Solitude's not a bad pickup here. Helps me get rid of a Rhino. Use Birth, get a Plains. Lots of Plains. It's going to be the Ghostlies first, by the way. The bridge is a little far off here. Bridge isn't going to do enough. Plus, we're going to get a blocker here as well. Got lots of time. Blocker, and then we technically negate half of a Rhino. Whew. 1/4 of a card. What value? All right, Shardless Agent. Spin, spin, spin. Do your thing. Forces are still in here. Although I just saw 4 forces. That's kind of interesting, right? There's 4 forces. So that means they don't have force in hand right now. I think it's still Ghostly, because that avoids Prismari command. Ghostly away. F6. I didn't see any Force of Vigors. Just Brazen Borrowers. Blood Moons. They have Blood Moons in their list. There. Foundation Breaker. This destroys an enchantment. Okay. Oh, God of Destiny. Oh, God of Destiny. All right. Opponent decides not to attack me. Rude. Not respecting my Ghostly Prison. Let's make him respect the Ghostly Prison. This one, Solitude, handsome. Next up, Karn. Down tick, start eating lands. Gotta eat this green one. Foundation Breaker's a thing. Oh no! Force of Vigor. Oh boy. My body's ready. Woohoo! It's gonna be a spicy one. Who's ready for the spicy meatball? I'm gonna do this now before they have a chance to untap. I'm a nice guy. Give him 5 life instead of 4. That's what we're like here on the channel. Nice. All right, so we're gonna take 12 here. They have another blue source. A little worried about that. Obviously, gotta jam this bridge and pray. Did we see any Force of Vigors? We did not. So that was in hand somewhere. Gonna stomp this. Gonna stomp that wall token? I didn't think so. Backup opponent. Oh, we can go get my favorite card. We can go get Mystifying Maze. Let's see if the bridge resolves. Emptying the hand as much as possible here, obviously. F6. If they're able to bounce this, we lose. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Got scared. Not bouncing yet. Could be bouncing next turn, though. Tree time? I think it's Karn time, actually. Karn get a second bridge. Bridges die to a lot more than the ghostly prisons do. Oh, I say that. Really, Prismari Command's the only thing coming into play here. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's never good. Fetching for Island. They could play Blood Moon. That's something they could do. I guess they could do that. Dang it. All right, so we got to beat a bunch of rhinos. We had a good luck the first time, but will we have it the second time? Deck is now shuffled. All right. A lot of things that destroy enchantments. I'm gonna get rid of one of the Skyclaves, bring in Portable Hole. We need them to not have so many spells. All right. We have 2 lands, Ghostly, On Thin Ice, Leyline. We're going to mulligan this, maybe look for that Archon. Okay. What does this do me? Nothing. I think we go one more. Going another one, because I only have 1 land here. All right, keep. Get rid of this stuff. Get rid of the Solitude. And pray. Maybe I can rip an Archon off the top. Archon's probably one of the better cards to see. Okay. We're ready. They got the footfalls going. It's on 3. Gonna ice me. Upkeep stopped. No ice. We'll attempt bridge. Bridge resolved. For how long, though? For how long? Misty Rainforest, Fetching, Island, God of Destiny. Fortunately, it's not a creature. Let's go ahead and get rid of the steam vents for fun. Pass turn. All right, these need one more turn. God of Destiny gains them an extra land. They got some nice basics. We're enjoying their art from Mirage and Urza's Saga. I can kill this. I still have the Elspeth in the list somewhere. Island, all the basics. All of them basics. Three colors, Violent Outburst. All right, they're gonna have a lot of rhinos next turn. A lot of rhinos. They have one coming off here as well. I'll F6 here. I have the Solitude. The Solitude can get rid of a rhino. They petty theft away my bridge. I'm going to take the absolute minimum here. You can do some damage by exiling Crashing Footfalls from their yard. They know the bridge is coming back down, so I'm sure they have some answer to it. Attempt to exile. Just trying to keep my life total high, opponent. You know how it goes, opponent. Ooh, a little stomp action there. Okay. No blocking, unfortunately, for us. Take 4. All right. Well, I think I just try to resolve the bridge, and if they have the answer, they have the answer. No answers yet. Let's remove another rhino here. Maybe it buys me a turn later. We're doing everything. We could also just die to Coithus. Destiny is among our future. Shocked in the steam vents. That's not good. Got an answer? Nope. Just putting Brazen Borrow in. Okay. Scaring me a little bit, opponent. You're allowed to scare me, but it's kind of scary. All right. Take that Crashing Footfalls, put me to 11. Or my Solitude, that works too. Opponent's at 4 minutes. Clock is a factor for them, but probably not too much. They just need to find one answer to bridge. The Evoke Creature, Prismari Command, Petty Theft, Force of Vigor. Prismari Command's what they find, and they're hitting me 4 lethal here. Good games, Rhinos. We did get to Mystifying Maze a Rhino, but they have just a little too much interaction for our ghostly prisons and ensnaring bridges. I really think we could have had maybe a shot if we, we'll just return to details, if we would have found the Archon. Because Archon prevents the cascading of the footfalls. Now, my opponent did suspend one, so that might have been a problem. But we got one more match here with White Prison in Modern. Let's see if we can snag ourselves a 3-2. We're right around where we thought we would be for starting round 1 of this list. Well, I had them all in 4. I don't know if that, I mean, like, that original hand doesn't do it either, right? No, it doesn't. it did not. Small variance, right, Grayus? I've got lands. Got 23 of them. Here we go. Is a 3-2 in our future. Let's play first. Backroom Dark Templar is our opponent. We got the good luck, have fun with the exclamation mark. Not sure what it means. This hand's okay. Does prison things. I get to go first. Basic Plains Expedition map. Very common start. Very common. No companion for our opponent. Wins a basic forest. All right, so we've got to beat the whole blink shenanigans from my opponent. Let's keep working our way up here with the lands so that we can hit our lands on time every time. I say blink, but they don't have Yorion. So we're looking at like Omnath to Fairy. We're looking at some weird 5-color thing. Double Windswept. Prefers to get green or white. We're playing against Enchantress. Okay. All right, so it's Enchantress. We have a bridge here, so the Ghostly Prison is probably not as good. Let's go ahead and use Expedition Map. I feel like I'd just get another Plains for now. Let's exile the Destiny Spinner off the Ghostly Prison. And just pass the turn. Maybe make a play with Karn here. I have no idea who wins this matchup. This is going to be a very weird matchup. So Enchantress versus Prison Pillow Fort. I gotta get Karn down, tick Liquid Metal Coating, right? Try to keep their mana relatively in check. Liquid Metal. Maybe we can get a Knowledge Pool lock on this opponent? I don't know. They have a lot of cards. 4 mana. Ruined Halo. I was going to play some of those. What are you going to name? Name's Liquid Metal Coating. You have protection from the chosen card. Well, that's a pretty good card. Let's start here. I'm pretty sure I can still hit stuff. So we'll hit stuff and then we'll play an Archon, and that should really slow the game down. Now we looking good. Whoa. Concession. Ruined Halo, not good enough. All right. Is that Gideon's intervention? Yeah. Right. So. Yep. 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 Maybe. 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 Might be worth it. Kind of an early threat. Get rid of an early problematic card. Okay. Let's get rid of Leyline and a Ghostly Prison. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's find that Fracturing Gust. Get him on turn 5 and win the game. This is our chance. Wow, this is well, we have 3. We have Felidar Retreat for the first time tonight. But I have 2 ley lines. Opponent mulled to 6. I could name like Sterling Grove with this. Or Destiny Spinner, right? Destiny Spinner? I don't really need 2 ley lines, though. I could put 1 ley line into play. Keep the other one for Solitude or something. I see the cat. I want to play the cat. Haven't seen the cat all night. Let's put 1 of these into play. Hold the other one. It's a decent 6. Oh, we can name Windswept Heath. We did see a lot of those. Utopia Sprawl. All right. Do I go blind here with the Pithing Needle? You're an interesting cat. I kind of want to, but I think I have to name like Sterling Grove then. And just kind of hope that they kept kind of like a reasonable 5, but the reasonable 5 included ways to search for other cards. And maybe this like ruins them. I don't know how it'll ruin them, but presents, okay. Okay, making our way up the chain here. Stony Silence. You got it. Thankfully, I don't have Karn the Great Creator just yet. We can get rid of Stony Silence. Let's go attacking. It is time to duel. Duel. Man, what I wouldn't give for that Archon right now. That Archon would slow things way down. Solitary Confinement, okay. It's kind of an annoying card for now, but we have answers to it. Oh, on thin ice. You would have hit the Sprawl? I could do it now. Might be worth it actually now to go ahead and hit it. Kind of cut him off mana with the Solitary Confinement out there. It's worth a shot. Stony Silence pitched. Sterling Grove. That's shut off, so that's just a draw for 2. Ugh, another Utopia Sprawl. Well, that didn't last very long. Okay. Felidar Retreat. Now, we do have a Fracturing Gust somewhere in this list. If we find it, just saying, things could get pretty crazy. Pitch a Snow-Covered Forest. They're running out of things for the Confinement as well. Sithis. No follow-up. Let's go ahead and... man, I kind of want to get rid of that, but Shroud is definitely a thing. We're going to make sure it doesn't really attack me. Okay, they're going to pitch and have the last card in their hand. And it is a... Chance's Presence, draw 2. Probably can't play anything. So they're going to have to pitch again. Can't attack me. Ooh. Whoa, Gideon. Okay. I can get down with this, Gideon. Let's go. I think we're gonna Emblem. Make it real hard for them to win. Okay. I'm assuming they want to pitch a card here again. They kind of want to keep this in play. Has 1 card. Plays Oblivion Ring. Oh, okay. What are we gonna Oblivion Ring? Bye, Gideon. Goodbye, Gideon. Didn't hit the Pithing Needle. Good for us. A lot of drawing happening now. Come on. Land Fracturing Gust. Let's go. Fetch land Fracturing Gust. Oh boy. Now they're drawing. Now they're drawing cards. Now they're drawing cards. Ho, 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 ho. Let's create a cat. Gonna make the cat army. Make a cat. I'm gonna get a ley line down. Our Solitude doesn't do a lot right now. All right, the cat army. That was call number 1. Fracturing Gust right here. Let's end our opponent. I'll get a Luris back. I'll blow up this. I'll blow up all this. I'll get Gideon back. Woo! Man, it's gonna get spicy real fast. That makes a lot of mana. Kind of need it right here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is getting scary. Kind of need it right now. Kind of need it right now. Need this to not be a Blood Moon effect. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't have any Planeswalkers. What's up, Jabber? How's it going? All right, Fracturing Gust here. Rip it and kill. It'll get an instant concede. Right here. Right here. Come on, show it to me. End my opponent. Gust. That's Castle. Ardenvale. Make a cat. I got to make a cat. That was fun. Look at this. Look at this cat. This cat is vicious. All right, how big do these get? It's an elemental land. Oh, snap. We might be in business. Wait, that's an Emrakul. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to like wait or not. Maybe if they tap all the way out or something. I have a maze. I can do that. I have Solitude too. Yeah, it doesn't have Shroud. I'm gonna let them go to beginning of combat and go for it. All right. We Solitude. It's a shame I can't wait until maybe like after, because they can like spin up something with Destiny Spinner here. Does it have Trample? It will have Trample. It'll be a big land. Come on. Actually, I think I just die anyway, don't I? They just make a bunch of these. How many can they make? I guess I need a name Destiny Spinner. Ah, we're dying. What are they doing now? They made a bunch of mana. I'm letting them do whatever they're doing here. Rawr. All right, we got to beat them in game 3. Oh, they're paying for... Oh, that's right. I have Prison sitting over here. Ah, man, that card did nothing. That was sweet. Okay. Leyline's just not doing anything. Maybe Damping would be better. Ghostly even was maybe slightly better than a Leyline. I could name a land, but if I name the wrong land that they attack with, you know, it's just not happening. Anything else? I guess I'll leave one Leyline in here. Bridge to fetch. The rest is good. Need that Fracturing Gust. Play first. All right. This does nothing. I need more than this. This is not enough. I would like to see, I would go to three lands and a Fracturing Gust. Let's mulligan this. Wow, that's, well, no lands. This would be nice, but no lands. One land. Dang it. Now I don't get any of my lands. This isn't good enough either. Portable is nice. On thin ice. Opponent kept 6. I think we're going further. This is a keeper. This is a keeper. All right, bridge can go away. Ameria. Man, I want both of these. I hate it. I hate it. Just fetch. Fetch so I can hit the F6 button. Feel better about myself. All right, we got to beat him from a mull all the way down to 4. It's not a bad 4, though, and we have the Archon, which is going to really slow them down. We needed to slow them down enough to get something going here. It's going to be a tough one to pull out to find a win. I don't think you keep that Solitude hand, though. If they just play Enchantments and not sit this, then you're doing a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Your move, opponent. Backroom DT. Your move. They have to relog in. And they let us know. Such a nice person. Magic Online froze for me just briefly before we started this league as well. So I'm not maybe totally surprised. All right, they rejoined. Gotta let the client load up. Probably takes about, 7 minutes to load. MTGO's a quality program. It's decent. It's decent. There's that Windswept Heath. I'm telling you, Pithing Needle Windswept Heath might get him. Sacred Foundry. Getting red here at the beginning. Plays a Flame Blitz. Totally fine with us. Just deals with Planeswalkers. Ooh, we want it. But let's get to the third. Man, these do the same thing, right? So P key on my work computer isn't working even when I plug in an external keyboard. I got nothing for you. Got nothing for you. Go ahead and fetch. Kind of have to deal with the Flame Blitz at some point, but we'll get there. Archon down, pass turn. All right. I have no suggestion for you. Doesn't make sense when you plug in another keyboard. On thin ice. That's pretty good. Followed by Sanctum Weaver. All right. We can always hit the Fracturing Gust. Ooh, Felidar. I think I want to slow the game down rather than Felidar. This is looking really bad, though. Kind of need a land, Felidar retreat, and we do need that Fracturing Gust. It is a one of. Maybe the Damping Sphere slows things down. That's 4 mana. Enchantress Presence. Topia Sprawl. They got all the mana here. Sterling Grove. A lot of things have Shroud now. Very shrouded. Flame Blitz does its thing. Retreat. Make a cat. All right, I have the 5 mana I need. I know it blows up other things, but that's not the point. Actually, if I blew up all the stuff, they would have so many cards in hand. Maybe it really wouldn't matter here. Almost would need like back-to-back or at least a board presence of cats or something. Here's that Stony Silence again. Oh boy, is this it? We dead next turn? We have a lot of mana. Abundant Growth. Draw, 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 draw. This isn't looking good. Clean up. Everything has Shroud. I cannot technically hit anything. Pitches Sithis. Plays a land. Makes 10 mana. 11. Well, if this is Emrakul, at least I have the answer to Emrakul in hand. We will continue to play Magic. All right, pitches another card here. Beginning of combat. Get him. What do you mean I can't Solitude? I did it. Goodbye, Emrakul. 3 cards remain. Any enchantments obviously draw a lot here. Oh man, make 10. Make 10 mana, casual. Oh man, now they're drawing even more. Oh, I can Solitude. I see can't use Solitude. Yes, I can. On thin ice, eats the Solitude, draws more cards. This really isn't doing a whole lot, is it? It's doing a whole lot of nothing. Sterling Grove, perfect Shroud protection. Opponent's got 8 cards in hand. Drops a land. Flame Blitz. Well, Last God might have taken the entire league, but we did finally get the birth. Oh, I can't do it off the Damping Sphere. I can't do it. I can't do it because of the Damping Sphere. I was going to finally get to rebuy this, and I can't even do it. Oh, man. What a bummer. All right, they're looking for Destiny Spinner. I guess the Pithy Needle would have been nice. There's an O-Ring. It's a cat? Well, it's probably going away here. Oh, they get rid of the Damping Sphere. Insult to injury. Now I can do the birth. Stony Silence. Maybe the Destiny Spinner is all the way at the bottom. Oh, they just floated green. That's not good. Duh. I'm dead here, I think. I think I'm dead. Level of dead is unclear. 32. I don't want to do the math, but there we go. Block 6, gain 3. That's 9 out of 32. Go to -1. Bummer. Bummer. What were we going to draw? I have a feeling they had the answer for the bridge, but the bridge would have stopped Destiny Spinner's attacks. Archon would have slowed things down. Probably wasn't going to get there. We needed the Pithy Needle to stop the Destiny Spinner as well. 2-3 though. First outing with the White Prison here. 2-3, a build for Casey Devine. Thank you so much for the donation. What do we think? Now, we made a few adjustments to try to get Karn, Knowledge Pool, and Archon. That never really happened. In terms of everything that we saw, easy swap out, take the Lurrus out for like Skyclave or Archon, just up those to 3. Easy peasy, in and out there. Elspeth's Conqueror's Death really didn't show up ever. Probably could be just an O-ring or something kind of down in the 2 slot or 3 slot here. And then as cute as Feldar Retreat was, it wasn't doing it. Urza's Saga did a lot. We were able to get enough constructs and defend really well. Mystifying Maze had a play here. Not sure that's always going to be the case, but it did help us a little against some fun rhinos. Yeah, I think overall it was a fun list. We probably need to tweak the sideboard a little bit. We did see a wide assortment of opponents. Nothing that Leyline really did that much to, except maybe the initial Belcher list. But Leyline definitely good. Probably didn't need the core Firewalkers at all. We could make this into something else. Being that we have so much life gain and potentially Solitudes and Leylines, and we even have Gideons that protect us from all the burn, these 3 core Firewalkers maybe should just be something else. Runed Halo's difficult. Can't name tokens, it's weird to name lands. You have a few things you could hit with Ruined Halo, but that one, as much as I want it to work, probably doesn't belong either. So we want something that's a little more interactive for our opponents. Some people mentioned Gideon's Intervention, maybe another Fracturing Gust, O-Rings. I don't know. But anyway. Yep, could get a Dragon's Claw, wishable with the Karn. Could up the Karn by 1 as well. If you want to go into that more Karn prison style. If you want to ignore the Karn, we could maybe play some Elspeths in here as like late game win conditions and Wrath of Gods. Keep in mind if you do the Wrath of Gods, be careful of how many Archons and Skyclaves you got. It was a fun list. Fun to build. I think it needs work. But overall, it held its own against numerous lists there. What did we go? We had a 2-1, 0-2, and a 2-0, 1-2, and a 1-2. I'd say that's not bad. Not bad. Most cards had some value, so I think we picked close to the right stuff. So there you go. Casey, thank you once again for the donation. And for YouTube folks, donation links are down below. You can check those out. And for Twitch, maybe we do league number 2.